Yo, what's up, y'all? This is Mike with Phase One Sports. Just wanted to put together some dynamic explosive training for you guys. Now that the off season is here, a lot of football players, a lot of athletes in general are going to be getting into dynamic explosive training. So I just wanted to give you guys a series of exercises that I've been using here the last couple of weeks with Jordan Butler, who's getting ready for an arena football tryout. So just wanted to put it together in a series of a workout and let you guys check it out. So remember that once you start this, you could always adjust the weights. Explosive training is geared towards isolating fast twitch fiber, which fast twitch fiber have the ability to grow faster and stronger than slow twitch. So you really want to isolate them at different points throughout your workout. This does not eliminate, your regular traditional lifting, things like that. It actually goes with that. So throughout the course of your training program, you just want different times where you focus on more explosive dynamic movements, and then other times you focus on your base, your strength. Then of course, as an athlete, maintaining a strong core is going to play a big role in these different phases of training. So just wanted to put together some explosive work for you guys today. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. If you got any questions, comments, concerns, you can leave comments or reach out to us directly, and we'll go from there. So hopefully you guys enjoy it. Check it out. So this first one is the dynamic power lunge. We're going to go 5 sets of 6 on each leg. So remember, with explosive training, you don't need a lot of repetition. So you want to keep the sets nice and short and explosive, dynamic the entire time. Here we're at 95 pounds with Jordan. So what we got is you want to make sure you lunge, core tight, nice and stable, and then you're going to press off that front foot to create that explosive movement. So make sure your core stays nice and tight, and remember, adjust the weight. This does not have to be a heavy weight to execute these exercises. This is explosive training. Okay, and this next one is a dynamic Smith machine split squat. As you can see, the rep count is still pretty low on this. We just want fast, explosive movements. Once again, lightweight. I think we're at 105 on the Smith machine. So you want good technique, good core. You want your hips to drop center, right underneath your body. So make sure that you stay nice and balanced, core tight as you work through these explosive movements. Then we came right off of that into the dynamic machine leg extension. So just your standard machine, but we're just going to have just a little bit more explosive movement than, of course, you're used to doing just with your typical strength training. But the difference on this, we're actually going to superset it with the glute ham raise. So you see on this one, we actually able to be a little more dynamic. You can see the angle of his legs as he bends completely from his waist, and we're just basically trying to isolate that glute ham tie-in. If you don't have this machine, you could always do a back extension. You could even do a Superman on the floor just to balance it out and complete the superset. But just remember, we want to still keep these pretty explosive, and the rep count, is 10, I believe, on this one. All right, now we're moving to a little bit more dynamic, upper body included. Kettlebell, basically a power clean and press. So your standard power clean press movement, we're just using the kettlebell. So you got the nice athletic flip, good base, going from the floor, good posture, core is tight, chest is up. Just nice isolated flip, and a squat into press with the kettlebells. All right, I believe we have a 10 count on that as well. Now we're going to go into our medicine ball vertical toss. So the goal is to catch this on rhythm. As you can see, Jordan, as that ball bounces, you want to squat right underneath it, grab it with both hands, and explode up. Big key point on this is to keep that ball even. Most right-handed people, you'll start to kind of lean towards your right side. Make sure you keep it center mass. Now we're going into one of my favorite ones, which is the dynamic kettlebell swings with the broad jump. So, real dynamic move. You got to make sure your core is stable and everything is balanced to be able to execute this. Start off real lightweight if you need to, or no weight at all. Then we're going to transition into our VERTIMAX vertical jumps. Once again, if you don't have a VERTIMAX at your facility, you could always use bands, or you can just hold a medicine ball, squat jump, or even hold light dumbbells and squat jump on that as well. Now getting towards the end, we got just a standing broad jump. And you see how we're doing it. He's taking one explosive jump and then stabilizing, keeping core and everything tight and a good athletic landing and just stabilizing. Boom, sit. And then we walk back to that starting point. So isolated jumps, we're still working 10s, but we just want them real nice and isolated, each one. Squat, explode. Nice controlled landing. Good. So now that that's complete, now we're going to our core work. All right, so you see stabilization ball with the medicine ball toss. And if you don't have a partner, you could always do these off the wall. But the goal is the rapid fire, catch, explode. So rapid fire on this, we did increase the rep range to 15. So we want 15 on these in order to keep that going. Good. Now we're going to transition basically to your medicine ball rotation throws. Basically similar to a wood chop. We're just staying balanced and even the whole time. Catching it, creating that rhythm and that torque off the wall. And these are power. You want to explode through this wall. And then, of course, on this one, we kept the rep range right at 15 as well. And we want them rapid fire. So right off the stabilization ball, right into your medicine ball rotation throws. And we're going right into it. Remember, the goal of this program is explosive power. So even in between your sets, you can go a max of about 2 to 2.5 minutes of recovery if needed. Typically with my athletes, I like to factor in a little bit of conditioning with it. So we usually go anywhere from 60 to 90 seconds. So just depending on the goal and where you're at conditioning wise, helps determine that. Now we're going to finish up with the medicine ball slams, right into the ground. Rep count is still the same at 15. And this will basically complete the, one round of the core series, which was the stabilization ball into the rotation throws and then into the medicine ball slams. And that's all, folks. So basically, that's the mission. So a little bit of explosive dynamic training, and that's the end result right there.